Yes, very good morning, dear students. Welcome back to online physics class, grade 8. So, we want to discuss some more concepts in this chapter. So, that is about amplitude. That is about amplitude. Actually, the basic definition of amplitude of vibration of sound is nothing but the maximum displacement of the body. The maximum displacement of the body or particle of the body or particle is said to be amplitude of vibration of sound. So how we can take this amplitude means, see, just I'm taking sound is travel in the form of wave, right? So like this, just I'm taking, see, it is a mean position actually, so it is a maximum distance covered by the particle, right? This we said amplitude. The maximum displacement of the particle from its mean position is said to be amplitude. Next one is relation between amplitude and sound, relation between amplitude and loudness of sound, relation between amplitude and loudness of sound. So generally loudness of sound is directly proportional to square of its amplitude. Square of its amplitude. It is nothing but that is loudness of sound is directly proportional to amplitude square. So that is example. For example, so if the amplitude becomes twice, then loudness is increases by factor of 4. So generally the loudness is expressed in terms of decibels. Generally the unit of loudness is decibel. That is dB, right? So actually the loudness is different from different sources. For example, if you see a normal breathing, for example, if you take soft whisper, and for normal conversation, whenever two persons are talking, for example, on busy traffic, and for example, for a average factories, that is loudness is dependent on different sources. So just I'm taking loudness of sound coming from various sources. Loudness of sound coming from various sources. So one is normal breathing, and another one is soft whisper at 5 meter. And third one is normal conversation. Third one is normal conversation. Fourth one is busy traffic. Busy traffic. And fifth one is average factor. Average factor. The unit of loudness of sound is decibel. It is a normal breathing loudness of sound is 10 decibel, and soft whisper is 30 decibel, and it is a 60 decibel, and it is a 70 decibel, and it is 80 decibel. So generally the loudness of sound is depends on the amplitude. So it means already I told generally the loudness of sound is directly proportional to square of its amplitude. So the loudness of sound is depends on the amplitude. The loudness of sound depends on the amplitude. So it means if amplitude of vibration is large, then the loudness produced by sound is also large. The loudness produced by sound is also large. So if we compare the sound of a baby with that of an adult, is there any difference? Compulsory there will be difference will be there, right? So because their pitch is very high, comparing baby sound and this adult sound, the baby sound will be pitch is high. It means now here we have to discuss with the pitch, shrillness or pitch. So the shrillness or pitch is actually it is related to the frequency of vibration. So how it is, just I am going to discuss now itself. Note. So compare the sound of a baby. With that of an adult. So is there any difference? That we can discuss now. So that we can discuss in the form of frequency and shrillness. Relation between already I discussed with you frequency and pitch or frequency and pitch or shrillness. So actually frequency of a vibration, the frequency determines the shrillness or pitch of sound. It means if the frequency of vibration is higher, it means frequency of vibration is higher. So we say that the sound is shrill and has a higher pitch. So generally we can tell the frequencies determines the pitch of sound wave. So if the frequency of vibration is lower, then it has lower pitch. So for example, drum vibrates with lower frequency, then therefore it produces lower pitch. For example, So drum produces with a lower frequency, then it has lower pitch of sound. So from that, ultimately, hence frequency of vibration is directly proportional to the pitch of sound or shrillness of sound. This is the relation between frequency and pitch.